Good evening. You're watching the main news on HKIBC. I'm Raymond.
And I'm Harminder Singh. Here are tonight's top stories. Family members of 4 Hong Kong men jailed for life in the Philippines want central and SAR governments to intervene.
$100 banknotes reign in Sham Shui Po in publicity stunt by cryptocurrency investor.
And 2 drugstore salesmen arrested in Yeung by customs for allegedly selling fake and unregistered medicine.
The family members of 4 Hong Kong men jailed for life in the Philippines yesterday have called on the central and SAR governments to intervene in the case.
While Chief Executive Carrie Lam said her government would follow up on the matter, she didn't say if she would request Beijing to get involved. Yupina Ng reports.
Family members of 4 Hong Kong men jailed for life for drug possession in the Philippines returned to the city after midnight with heavy hearts. They were accompanied by Democratic Party lawmaker James To. The family members said the court ruling caught them by surprise, as the defense team had concrete evidence proving their innocence. They vowed to launch an appeal against the verdict. We had prepared to bring them home for Christmas, Lo Shu-ho said, who was the sister of one of the convicts. She called the court's handling of the case horrible and urged Chief Executive Carrie Lam to notify the central government about the unfair situation. Chief Executive, if you have a chance to meet President Xi Jinping, please do us justice, or they will die for sure, she pleaded. Before heading to Beijing to meet state leaders, Lam said the SAR government would gratefully and actively follow up on the matter. But Lam wouldn't say if she would request the central government's intervention in the case. Lo Wing-fai, Chan Kwok-tung, Kwok Kam-hwa and Leung Shifuk were arrested on their fishing boat off the resort island of Subic Bay in July 2016. Police claimed they found half a kilogram of crystal meth on board, as well as equipment used to manufacture the drug. All 4 men said they were framed. News footage submitted to the Philippine court appeared to support their claims. It showed officers coming up empty-handed during a backpack search. The packet of drugs appeared later. But the court rejected the evidence yesterday and sentenced the 4 to life in prison and a fine of 5 million pesos, about 740,000 Hong Kong dollars. Yupinam, HKIBC.
In a surreal scene in Sham Shui Po, $100 banknotes fell from the sky this afternoon, prompting a mad scramble by pedestrians to grab the cash.
Well, it's believed a cryptocurrency investor was responsible for the stunt, but it was unclear whether anyone had broken the law by picking up the notes.
You have to see it to believe it, so the old saying goes. But that was even challenging for those who were at the scene. Wads of cash, later confirmed to be $100 banknotes, rained down from the rooftop of a building at the junction of Bok Wah Street and Kwai Lin Street in Sham Shui Po this afternoon. The area is one of the busiest spots in the district. It features a street market, mobile phone shops, and a popular computer arcade. Scores of people watched in disbelief as the money rained down. Once the bills got within arm's reach, it triggered a mad scramble. Some even climbed onto the roof of an MTR exit to snatch the cash. Personal safety didn't seem to be their foremost concern. Some nooks were too tricky to reach and were left stranded on the exterior of nearby buildings. This bystander thought the money must have been illicit. However, this woman was overjoyed after she managed to collect a $100 note. But happy times didn't last long for her. She was soon approached by a police officer who took down her personal details and confiscated the cash. Detectives scoured the area looking for clues. while the building where the cash was thrown from was sealed off for investigation. It's believed a cryptocurrency investor was responsible for the stunt. He documented the entire act on his Facebook page. Meanwhile, police are studying whether anyone had broken the law by dumping cash from height and picking up the money off the street.
2 salesmen from a drugstore in Yeung have been arrested by customs for allegedly selling fake and unregistered medicine.
More than 100,000 pills were seized during the operation and have been sent to the government's laboratory to see if they were harmful. Here's Yupina Ng.
Customs seized 51,000 counterfeit Chinese herbal pills from 2 warehouses in Shanghai on Thursday. The units belonged to a drugstore in the same district. The pills claimed to treat rheumatic disease, gout, and other types of illnesses. Another 68,000 unregistered tablets, including heart disease medications, were also taken away by officers. The drugs are worth about $1 million. Customs began investigating the drugstore a month ago after receiving complaints. 2 salesmen aged 22 and 49 have been arrested for allegedly violating the Trade Description Ordinance and Pharmacy and Poisons Ordinance. They have been released on bail.
We believe the owner of the pharmacy are in picture of the operations of the store. From the enforcement point of view, the 2 arrested people, they were engaged in the illicit activity. So we have to arrest them. But this is not the end of our investigation. We do not rule out that there